Cancer. What is going on? Happy Friday. I've been doing some physical healing over the last few days, but I hope you are going to enjoy your weekend. These last few days of summer. And then it will be gone. What is Cancer going through? Keys on a ring, new options, decision, conventional, unconventional, string along, one night stand. My mind straight went to, did you have a one night stand? String along, many options. Cancer, 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 you little hoe. What's going on? She's a hoe. Faux show. I love Steve Carell. Okay, keys on a ring. Lightning. Healing heart. Boat. I just got this brand new song in my head called The Quiet Things We Don't Talk About. Brand New is the band. And it's called The Quiet Things We Don't Talk About. And keep your feet on the ground. So you might get some type of shocking news. Recent discovery. Yeah, okay. Some type of epiphany then. Surprise. About a one night stand you had a long time ago. You might also have many options sexually, okay? And there's going to be some type of sudden change or transformation. And you might have been single for a really long time. And now you see this, this upheaval happens. And healing from heartache, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. I should probably show you these. I don't think I've showed you any yet. My bad. I was trying to get the information in before I did this. So put that together. That's what I'm dealing with. Okay, you also might have had some type of cling along from a one night stand, and you weren't expecting them to be like a stage 5 clinger, and they became a stage 5 clinger. So you walked away from it, or suddenly they're just going to leave you alone. I feel like that could be something too. Like suddenly something changes. And the healing, there's finally closure with healing, you know? Like suddenly you finally get the information that you need, or you finally get the freedom from this person, and then you get this closure suddenly. Like, okay, say like maybe suddenly you broke up with somebody and then they finally showed their rage. Like, I was thinking about my father today, and like my father, my sister and I called The Rage, Carrie too. I don't know if you know that movie. So there was this Rage, Carrie 2, that came out like early 2000s. And we used to always say the Rage, Carrie 2. And my father was the rage. Like, he would rage out, and never in front of his wife. My stepmom, never. She never saw it until recently when my sister and I stopped talking to him. We saw her and she was like, your father's not the same when you girls aren't around. And I'm like, yeah, because he's a fucking rage case. And it's time he show you that. Like, I don't like my stepmother at all. She's a wicked, evil, fucking narcissistic bitch. But anyways, / witch. Well, wannabe now. Oh my God. So I got this fucking epiphany in the shower today. Maybe this is a part of it. I was just in the shower. As you can see, my hair's wet because I always do a reading after my shower. And they said to me, this was actually something to do with my stepmother, but they said that the women that have been in charge, it was like they have no, it was something about double jeopardy. Like, if somebody took something from you in the past and has held it back for a really long time, they have to give it back to you. You get to excel in that category again, and they can't do anything about it. They have zero power. They cannot come and pull their shit again and lie to some superior in some dimension and steal what you're doing, steal your money, steal your spouse, steal your kids, steal whatever, okay, by lying on your behalf. Okay, the liars have now been brought to light, okay, and spirit has done their detective work on who's been lying and who's been telling the truth. Okay, that's why there's been such an upheaval on the last, like at the last moon. So it seems like, you might be a part of that. Like, that might be a part of that healing heart. Like, some narcissistic person was following you around from a one night stand or some type of string along relationship you had with them. And you're going to make this epiphany all of a sudden, like, damn, you can't be in my life anymore. Like, you've got to go. Like, you're too toxic for me. And then once that toxic person leaves your life, then you receive something that you've always needed. Because that person, had they had stayed in your life, would have taken it from you. Look at this clock on the bottom. It's time. It's time for this message to be revealed, because people have been hiding way too many things from very innocent people that had no idea that they had a fortune, no idea that they had a chance, no idea that they had people who loved them, cared about them. They were ostracized, they were put aside, they were kicked aside, they were lied about. And that's this, this person has lied about you, they strung you along, They've lied on your behalf. They've taken your friends. They've made decisions on your behalf. They've done things behind your back. Like, they've done shit to you. Oh my God, my buddy Ryan is calling me out right now from the grave. This is how funny my dead friend Ryan is. He will call me out on things that I did. So there was this one time we were partying. We were all at the bar. And I was really trying to get with this guy, like really trying to get with him. And I knew where a spare key was. I had dated him before, and I was kind of trying to get back with him again. And we all left the bar, and obviously Ryan was with me. And Ryan knew this guy, and he was like, Whitney, like, are you sure, like, you're allowed to just go to his house? I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? Like, I know where his key is. I'll get us all set up, and then by the time he gets here, it'll be fine. The party will be going. Oh my God. Gary, I shouldn't have said names, but anyways, he didn't care that I had went into his house. Anyways, he had brought somebody else from the bar. He ended up banging this bitch on his bed while I was there. And you know what? I strung along with him, and I pushed buttons, and I did things that I shouldn't have, and I crossed lines that I shouldn't have, because I thought that there was already some type of relationship between us. And our relationship evolved, but he's totally calling me out from the grave from just showing up at this guy's house, unlocking the door, and releasing a party, thinking that I was his girlfriend, and I wasn't. So that could be a ding, ding, ding. Some bitch just showed up at your house and opened up the door for everybody, and you were like, we're not even dating. Like, why are you acting like this? This is like Kelly Kapoor and Ryan on The Office. Like, a little obsessive much? Thanks. Bye-bye. So anyways, look at this. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse, stage 5 clinger. This person doesn't want to leave, okay? You've got to understand. So you've been working really, really hard at gaining your single life again, okay? From this one night stand. And honestly, just, you don't want to, I feel like You don't want to acknowledge something about them and call them out on something. But look at you want to sail away from this person so bad. But you won't call them out about being a stage 5 clinger. I don't understand. Just say it. Why not? Who cares if you have to see them around? Eventually they're going to talk to you again if they're obsessed with you. It's not like they're going to be mad at you forever. Like it's fine. It's whatever. What anything else? Oh, this is such a stage 5 clinger. You just got to spontaneously rip the Band-Aid off. You need to get away from this toxicity. Honestly, you do. Especially if they live with you. You've got to get them out. Like, if you move them in because you felt sorry for them, you've got to get them out. Like, I know this might be a toss-up with money. You suddenly... You know, things might have gotten a little bit better because this person could have been paying maybe some of your bills or something, and now it's like, fuck it, now this is a toss-up, like, you know, I'm going to have to lose another $500 a month because if I kick this person out. But honestly, make the decision for yourself. I really feel like, my sister, do you want lasagna? I really feel like you are going to be sad and depressed and out of money soon if you don't fulfill what you really want. Honestly, if you don't make the steps to do what you need to do now to get away from this person, the money that you have is not going to be the money that you have in 6 months. Like, what you're growing now is not going to be the independence that you're viewing if you keep this person around you. So, anyways, I'm going to reply to my sister because, yes, I do want lasagna. And I hope this helps you, Cancer. Oh, man. Thanks for joining and liking the channel. This has really been a fun experience. So I'm just looking forward to it growing and growing and growing. So anyways, Cancer, thank you. See ya.